Shit talk about it. Okay, now that for me, because I ain't playing the game as I study. So now in the game I say that this stuff was like street theater. It was acted out. Even if they killed her or not, like Hitler, it was street theater. They did that shit real live. You talking about coming to your ass live? They came live. And they came with antennas. Dirty DiaNA. So I'm going to go right here, and it says Acts 19:28. And then they seem to be like in the 1900s things happen. So later on, I'm also going to go and see what those mean. It says, and if you are listening, shit, go see what they mean. See, when I used to study with all the Hebrews, like one of us would come up with something like, if we're dealing with this word, then someone is going to actually delve into DiaNA. Someone is going to do Acts 19:28 and break it down. Someone's going to do another type. So, it's just not me doing it all by myself. I'm just so grateful. I'm really grateful that I have the brain cells I have. I really do enjoy my pineal gland. There's one thing on this earth that I'm so glad I have. If I had not have my pineal gland, I probably would have killed myself or somebody, or who knows what the fuck would have happened if my pineal gland had not been with me since birth. Because they tell you they can track your ass from birth, and I'm going to show you someone that I know was tracking from birth. And they said they didn't do it. They say, it will not be happening for another decade. And I also read many times that they already have shit going on for 20 years. That is the experiment, a 20-year experiment. Then after that, experiment's cool. They tell everyone. Like the splicing experiment, it still ain't cool yet. They have done the cloning maybe. But the splicing that they do, they make all these different type of weird things. It's some Frankenstein bullshit, because that's what they are. And that is what Inky is. When you saw Frankenstein on TV, you were looking at Inky. Except Inky is melanated. And that's why my Abba told us that the devil was black in the beginning. Because the West devil is a black devil, because the devil was black in the beginning. Melanated. It was Inky. And when they heard, now we have to find out who in the fuck is they that heard. And that's your word ear, because the antenna love to mess with your ear. So they had to play this out. They knew this shit was going to happen. They planned shit. The Illuminati planned shit 1,000 years ahead of time. Boy, you really have to be on your P's and Q's. And then it says G11. I used to think that shit was funny. And so the G11. And when they heard, but that is these sayings. The sayings of what? These sayings that, DiaNA was despised, no one liked her, so she was destroyed in a car. Remember? A car accident. Okay? And everything about her is in Acts, because it all will be enacted, and it all will be street theater. They love to act and put on plays. Okay, so I'm going to find out who they are. Because when they heard these things, they were full of wrath. So they were full of wrath. To me, first thing I say is wrath. So that means the United States government, But a lot of people here were kind of angry to hear the sad news that, the street theater happened and now she's dead. They just don't know she went on to play someone else, That was just the end of the scene, Sooner or later, someone, they had to get rid of her some kind of way in that scene. She went to play somewhere else. She's probably good at that too, because she plays so innocent. Now, they were falling in wrath and cried out in the Israel 13. So they cried out, and they're never saying, great is DiaNA of the Ephesians. So, they are crying out, great is DiaNA of the Ephesians, and right here. So now we will go and see actually who the Ephesians are. The Ephesians are a native or an inhabitant of United States. So let's see if it is really saying the United States. I want to go here. Ephesians equal permitted. No. Permit. Give authorization or consent to someone to do something. Allow, authorize, license, empower, enable, entitle. Qualify. Give one's blessings to. Give to the nod. Give the nod to. You know, in the land of nod. Consent to, assist, to acquiescing, or whatever word that is, in agreement to, tolerate, continence, like face. It's still count 10, and then an ace, a person's face. Yes, that's what I said. Continence. So that is DiaNA. They permitted all this shit to happen, and she is someone, she is not dead. She is someone possibly living very, very well. So now we will go here to let you know that she is from Mars. And she could possibly be internet technology. You know, she could be on the wire. You know, they're using internet technology. It does not matter. And targeted individual. And then there's me, because I am telling this shit about the internet technology of, then they want to say this is Asia, but this is a big A and this is a big A. It should be America. Talking about that minor. No, bitch, you are very privileged with your internet technology. Capitalize on that shit. Here's another name, and there's your Romans. They are under the Roman what? USACON Pro. So now when you use DiaNA, because they are permitted to use DiaNA, DiaNA is the satellite, you know, is the antennas, but still go to the satellites. They can dictate your birth. Now, dictate you coming from a galactic, you know, we are galactic beings, you know, so they can contact, they can track us, you know, track the starseeds when they come, the starseeds, the galactic beings when they come, just like Elijah Muhammad said, you know, they could not pinpoint the girl. So their little disc did not work at that time, you see. Now, so now we know that it is the kind of United States, and the United States is pros at that, okay? Pros at what? At the antennas. Here's an antenna, here's an antenna. The S is because they are snakes. And they are Satan. What is Satan? Satellite. What can satellite do? Has an eye. It is an omnipotent God. You see the eye? And here you still have internet technology. And they said, what? I will set myself up high and I'll be like the Most High, you know? And that is your eye that watches everyone. On the car, here's your car again. And also CIA. And it says the CIA. And it says see. So do you see what the CIA is doing? See between this word and mouse tusk. Now, you know she did die in that car, right? So there's the mouse, and there's United States. Because it is all they counted. Probably all was done right here in United States. There was something. Oh, yes, the car. The car. Yeah. She died in the car. And then the LAR is a deity. That means God within itself. So you see, once you begin to really, really study, you can find them. They are there. It's like you caught them in their goal. It says, I caught you in your goal. You know? Now, he says, but be it so. I did not burden you. And you see the colon? That means that he's going to speak of something else, still has something to do with this, but still like on another level, you know. So he said, I did not burden you. I am saying, I didn't burden you, I did it. You know, I worked myself a weapon not once but twice. I was getting my own business. I kept my children in line, you know, until you can't sneak in around corners and shit. You know, I mean, what the fuck? I stayed out of your motherfucking way. Even at work, we had the cubicles. I take the cubicle all the way in the back, all the way up against the wall, just to stay out of your way. I burdened you not. And when I found out it was you, I wondered, what the fuck did I do to you, Carmel? For you to hang out with the government and treat me so fucking bad, like I am less than a filthy rag. Nevertheless, being crafty, Carmel, I caught you with gold. I caught you with that shit. Did I make a gain of you by any of them whom I sent unto you? If you just read this shit straight, yeah, I don't know, I would be lost. I know this is the United States. I desired tit in the United States. And with him I sent a brother. Did tit in the United States make a gain of you? Walked we not in the same spirit? Walked we not in the same steps of Yahweh ben Yahweh? Supposedly I thought, with my dumb ass, huh? Silly, wasn't I, to think that those other nations of Yahweh were my brothers and sisters. Wow. No wonder I like the song. I used to wonder. Sometimes I used to wonder, why the fuck do I like that song? It has nothing to do with me. How can I identify a song that has nothing to do with me? Somewhere inside me knew the future, because that song came back into my mind so many times, especially when I was standing in front of the judge and there was not one Hebrew there, not even my grown children, not one Hebrew. I was there all by myself. Frankie J, my sisters, no one. Just me and them. Wow. And I am a girl. I am a female. That's why I call them bitches. It's just so many of them to jump me, you know, don't need to throw me in jail. And then when I went to jail, they started getting afraid. You damn real motherfucker, because I had already learned in Michigan how to do a full circle. I needed to do the full circle to keep you motherfuckers from coming in and thinking you were just going to treat me any kind of way, and I could not whoop your motherfucking ass. So I started doing full circles, and you motherfuckers, like the one, your house, your gas, something went on with your gas in your stove. If it was not for your babysitter, your child would have been boom. So you think. If it was not for me, your child would have been boom, because I am not for dead. See, your bitch ass did not kill me. You keep making me suffer like every day, like Groundhog Day. So I need to leave something behind for you to suffer. I don't want no one to die, especially not a child. She is so innocent. You probably have fucked her up in her mind. But other than that, she is so innocent. So I will not fuck with that. Again, think you that we accuse ourselves of you. We speak before. I don't even know who to put that. I'm going to put Yahweh ben Yahweh. But we do all things dearly, beloved, for your edifying. Really? Really? So you do all this shit to me for my edifying? Couldn't I have a different way of being edified? No. Here's the word beloved. That is in their linguistic programming. Here's the word fear with the word air in it. And they put fear and air together for frequency. It said, for I fear, at least when I come, I shall not find you such as I would, and that I shall be found unto you such as ye would not. Lest there be debates, envyings, wraths, stripes, backbiting, whispering, swelling, and what? The fucking United States. So now I'm going to get out of here because I don't like to just read it without decoding it, because just reading a book and you do not know what the fuck you're reading, you could put all kind of different kind of spells on you and anyone in your house. And also, to read the book and you know what to read it, they can still fuck you up. So it's like a catch-22. That's the game. Catch-22. The title of the program is Apathy. So I think that is, oh yes, this here, I did want to do some more to show you something. It said this was the 1946, which is 1010, okay? Beginning of space communications. There's your CIA. CIA, or you can go CIA, or you can go CIA, and there's your targeted individuals, you know, because they had to target you. And the birth of the field of radar astronomy. This is what I'm saying. How the fuck is your name on astronomy? What do you know about radar astronomy? Because you got all this shit. You got it from the pharaohs. Accomplished at Camp Evans, and this name means something. The former Mars and Khan high-powered wireless station, a key link in the world's first wireless network. But here's 1913. David Scharnoff. This is a Jew from Germany, you know? Because see, the Germans, they are Jews. And they had germs. And they still do. And their brain cells is fucked up. And that's 1913, came from Germany. So they have been doing wireless work, and wireless on us for so long. Like they take something and shoot something and your baby's fucked. Then they take your baby away, and in the movie, they put your baby on a motherfucking machine. And they program your baby, and they can move us around wireless. And now, with all the chemtrails and all the mercury, especially mercury and the fluoride, it goes right in our mouths. And in the water too. Shit, we are so robotic. You know, it's the material that's in us is magnetic, and we're already magnetic, and the melanated man already has electricity and all this kind of shit. That's why the number 5 for melanin is elect. It is a reward for electricity. And the elite, they have light, because they only can get their light from eating of the electricity of the elite, who is the melanated man. So 1913, there's the 13, providing word ID, and they have wireless reception. What's possible? Where radio era, the rats like Ernest, and this is Alexander's son. He may also be a son of Crowley, because Crowley's real name is Alexander. He changed his name because he needed 8 letters and 7 letters or some shit. However, he changed his name to whatever his name was. And he did not change his last name though. H-O-Y-T. Now this shit is tailor-made. And there's your George, remember? Because from Alexander, who is Alexander Crowley, you know, George is his son-in-law and his son. And then there's your Clark. You know, like Clark Kent, Superman. You know, and Superman is really homeless in Roman, who came down here from Mars. And then it says Roy, and you know, so many things right here. And like EAT, and also Dr. Harold Beveridge. That was so funny to me when I read it. It's like an old beverage. And I said, old beverage, really? A Dr. Old Beverage? What kind of name? Dr. Pepper? And there was an H and the O. And then Peterson and many others worked to improve the CIA communication on targeted individual technology. And the DiaNA team used equipment, so they used men, supplied, and they lied about what they were doing by someone who is a win. He is armed and he is strong. You see. So this is how they get the targeted individuals. And it is DiaNA. Wow. There was something else in here I saw. Oh, right here. And I radared into it, didn't I? Radar echoes. And you know the boy that they said that is, he is a lineage of Aleister Crowley. The Echoes boy. Who may be the guy that now plays in the Big Bang Theory. That was his name, Echoes. So, Radar Echoes from the Moon by Jack Mo Benson. Yeah, the song that is sung by Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson's son. But here they got Jack. And see, Jack is a derivative of Jacob. Michael Jackson is Jacob. He is also a what? A Moor. And a son. But they have this word here. Maybe because they finished them off, it says fan. I just want to have fun. Just to see. This is the way I have fun. In the men in my life, they will want to know what I want. Books. And they come bringing me flowers. Don't bring me no damn flowers somebody cut. If you're gonna bring me a flower, I had that shit in a fucking pot. I mean, you spend money on a fucking flower like that? Hell nah. Shit, I have bills to pay. And even when they don't, they still need to save money. A fen is one of the 4 main types of wetland. The other being grassy marshes, forest swamps, and peaty bogs. Along with bogs, fens are a kind of mirror. Fens are usually fed by mineral-rich surface water or groundwater. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. I get it. So, we are dealing with some form of water, you know? And then when you read about the bitch that stood over the water or something, in Revelation it tells you that the water are the people. And the people will take you back to Pope me. And then Pope said, you know, my children, they love to hear a lie. You know, my people. He said my people, they love to hear a lie. You know, and Pope is in the word people. Now this is, they say, the radar echoes from the moon by Jack Moffenson. However, the radar may echo from the moon, but they had Michael Jackson to sing Dirty DiaNA. And he said, she likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every CIA. United States. What town? Somewhere in the United States, but you know, every CIA fan. You know, and then it says, she knows when they come to town. There's something else there. There's another song that says that. She knows. No, it says, I think it says she knows the boys in the band. I think that's what that's. Yeah. Yeah, it's Rick James. Rick James, and he says, the song says, she likes the boys in the band. I think it says that. Someone you won't take home to mama. It doesn't matter. Here's something else. And then the sound. See, I was more in tune to the tune. After the curtain comes down, she waits at the backstage doors for those who have prestige. So she waits at the backstage doors for who? For the targeted individuals. That mean they had targeted you from birth, 30 DiaNA. You were targeted maybe even before birth. A targeted individual, and she waits at the door. There's a scripture to tell you about the woman who sits at the door, waits at the door, tells you to get the fuck away from her. Who promised fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She's saying, that's okay. Hey, baby, do as you want. Do as thou wilt. because this is another Aleister Crowley movie. Oh, the man was good. I can say that man was good at his wickedness. I'll be a night-loving thing. That's your word again. I'll be the freak you can taunt, and I don't care what you say, because he is dirty DiaNA, and today girls are like that. I think the music has something to do with the girls being like that, those that listen to this and become like that. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything if you'll make me a star. You see? So dirty DiaNA made Michael Jackson a star. He was a star. He was a star that fell from fucking heaven. And so many of them go after dirty DiaNA. Some go after dirty DiaNA, and then they see, oh no, and try to turn around. Some turn around too late. Some see as soon as they get at the door, but they still try to stay, not like to make themselves a star, but they need dirty DiaNA to do so. But then they say, no, then you just too fucking dirty, and go to, like Tupac, and a couple of more that they just kill. No, you're too dirty for me. I think I'll just find another way to do this shit, Dirty DiaNA. No. Look how many times it is repeated over and over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just cannot listen to something that is repeated that much. I think that's why I stopped listening to Michael Jackson. He repeats the same shit over and over and over. And the songs, they're rituals too. So although he's saying dirty DiaNA, no, it's too fucking late for him. So he is trying to tell you to say no, 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 no to dirty DiaNA. And also remember to say no to drugs. Shit talk out.